Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. Well, today I'm gonna talk to you about one of the most significant part of our life, that is pain. And what I wanted to tell you is what has broken you will heal you one day. It means that pain which tore you apart, which destroyed you, whatever it was, one day that itself, that pain will be the reason behind healing you. So the pain, I'm talking about the conversion of the pain energy into healing energy. And how is it even possible? If we understand the entire thing with the help of astrology and even tarot cards also, then I can say that it's quite similar to the energy of 6th house. 6th house, if you have too many planets in 6th house, you will go through a lot of pain. If you have prominent planets in 6th house, you will go through a lot of pain in your life. And that pain can be of any format. It can be due to health issues, diseases, or it can be losses. It can be because enemies will kind of destroy you from time to time. You will have to deal with enemies all the time. Diseases, deaths, and all this will destroy you, tear you apart. But then if you have let's say if you have a Viparit Raj Yoga, or your 6th Lord in the 12th house, or 6th Lord in 8th house, or a 6th Lord, one Dusthana Lord house in another Dusthana place. So as we say that the negatives cancel each other, so it will cancel it. Eventually you will come out of the trouble. 6th Lord in 8th house will come out of your trouble. Or I can say that if you have a powerful Jupiter in your chart, Jupiter is giving an aspect, then it is the healing energy. Some planets heal you. Or if you talk about tarot cards, in tarot cards, one of the best card for healing is Temperance card. So if Temperance card comes out, so you will heal. But if you have the dangerous cards like 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, all those 3 of Swords, whenever they come out in somebody's consultation or reading, when I do for them, I realize that yes, the person has gone through a lot of pain and they're just coming out with a lot of difficulties. So now the question is, how is it even possible, what I'm saying, that the thing which has hurt you will heal you? How is it possible? It's not possible, right? Because what we do is that if you are in deep pain, if let's say something has happened, something really bad happened to you, some person, a particular person came in your life. Initially they were really sweet and nice and everything, and after some time they changed, they showed their true colors like chameleon, and then they kind of did something wrong to you, because by that time you gave them your trust, you believed in them, and they broke your trust and they did something wrong to you. Maybe they took your money, or maybe they attacked you physically, or maybe they gossiped against you, they bitched against you, or they gave you a wrong advice. You took their advice, you did that, and then you fell into a big trap. Or anything is possible. It can also be that let's say nobody did anything to you, but you fell sick or you got a major health issue, and then you went to the hospital, and there you had to go through a lot of pain. Maybe you went through surgery. At surgery, I know it's very, very painful period, and you feel like nobody is interested to come and take care of you except your parents or someone who really, really loves you. Nobody is there. and you are all alone. And when you come out of the OT, operation theater, and you come to your home, you cannot do anything. You cannot live a normal life, and it takes a long time to come out of that. So that is all pain. So how can we find a way to come out from the pain energy, which, even if you have recovered, it still haunts you? Like, let's say somebody hurt you badly, and it's 3 years or 4 years have passed, but still you remember that person. You remember exactly what happened, how that person, what they did to you. You remember that, and you remember it in a very bitter way, in a very angry way. And every time suddenly you are sitting and you are reading a book or a novel, or you're writing something, you're talking to a person, suddenly out of the blue, in your subconscious mind, suddenly you have the image of that person or what happened, the incident. Then you feel so angry. You feel like, oh, I want to destroy them or her. But then the point is that if we keep on doing that, we are also hurting ourselves. We are thinking of taking revenge, and we are unable to do, because that person is far, far away from you, and it's not possible for you to do anything. But at the same time, you're hurting yourself. So what should you do exactly? So the best way you can deal with the situation is that start thanking the enemy. Say, thank you, my dear enemy. Because of you, I have become a smarter person, because now I am not going to allow another enemy like you. I learned this technique from a person whom I admire a lot. I consider her one of my gurus, and that is Sister B.K. Shivani of Brahma Kumaris. I really used to listen to her videos a lot, and I always felt a lot of peace when I listened to her. And she has spoken about how can you remain how can you have your own peace of mind even if somebody is hurting you. So my point is that you have to realize that enemy has given you more power, has made you stronger, because now you're not going to repeat the same mistake again. But you have to change your attitude towards it. You have to change your way of thinking. Instead of being a weak person who is always thinking about revenge, become a powerful eagle-like personality which flies above the enemies. And you will realize one thing, that the reason why you made that mistake is that in matters of people and relationship is that you never looked into the person's dark side. You just thought that person is really white, but then every person is gray. It's a mixture of white and black. So you have to figure out what is the dark side of this human being, is this person who is speaking so sweetly to me. What is his or her agenda? What is his or her dark side? I need to know that. Find out their flaws. Find out what they're hiding. So then you will figure it out. Scratch the surface, and then you will know there is something beyond the surface also. But then if you know the dark side, it's not necessary to just throw them off. You can keep them. But then you maintain your boundaries, like you do not allow them to unleash their dark side on you. You become careful, and like you only allow them to open up their good side, and you protect yourself from the dark side. And if you think the dark side is horrible, is unbearable, then just dump them and walk away from that place immediately. Walk away from that person. Do not get affected by sweet talk anymore. And actually, I know that if somebody has hurt you, then eventually you'll become so cynical, so strong, mentally strong, that you will not trust anyone anymore. And then you will build that, I will say, bridge or that shield around you. That you will create a shield around you which will protect you from the pain, from such people forever. So you can say that we should actually thank that person who gave us that pain, because we'll remember it forever. You're not going to forget it for the rest of your life, and then you will not trust such people anymore. And that itself is your defense mechanism, is your healing energies. This is how that pain gives you so much of enormous power and strength, because it does not allow you to forget anything, and it does not allow you to blindly trust things anymore. And that's a good thing, actually. That's how you living beings, creatures, nature has given this thing. Our brain remembers these hurtful things. Of course, you will not remember what you ate 5 days ago, whom you spoke to over the phone 3 days ago or 10 days ago, but you will always remember the person who gave you some pain. And that's a good thing, because that person is now protecting you from future people like him or her. And being a Scorpion myself, it's a Scorpion thing. I can say that we enjoy conflicts somewhere, some point of time, and all the Scorpions, they go through a lot of tragedies, they go through a lot of enemies, they go through a lot of office politics, and people are against them most of the time. So eventually Scorpions mastered the art of handling enemies, and they become powerful, like eagle, which is another symbol of the Scorpion energy, Scorpionic energy. And Scorpions who were thinking of taking revenge eventually become so powerful, so strong, that they convert that pain into healing energy, from pain energy to healing energy. And eventually Scorpions, they start healing others, helping others to deal with enemies, So anyways, so my point is that, let's say you have too many planets in the 6th house, too many planets in the 8th house, so you will have conflicts and tragedies and pain in your life. As I was talking about, going through a very devastating health issue can be equally, because your disease is also your enemy after all, the 6th house vibration. So if you went through that pain, now it has made you realize that this is going to happen no matter how careful we are. And then you start taking care of your health more. You value your life more. A healthy life is so beautiful, so valuable. You start valuing that. At the same time, if you go through the problem once again, you are not scared anymore, you're not afraid anymore, because you have become stronger, you have dealt with that issue. So now if pain comes back again, you can always rejuvenate yourself. You can go through the pain once again without worrying. That's the main thing. But one thing I want to say to all of you guys is that if any of you is going through pain, try to end it forever. Like, don't keep it lingering. You are with a toxic person, end the relationship. If you are going through a health issue, go and operate yourself, or go to the doctor, face the difficult thing, whatever is going to make you come out of the health issue. Sometimes doing the operation is the best thing for you, because that will completely end the issue. At the same time, let's say you are going through a bad job, a bad relationship, a bad marriage, take a divorce, and that's the best thing by which you can come out of it. You are going through a bad job, resign from the job, leave it, and find a better one for yourself. It's called the death card. It's like the vibration of a death card, or in astrology we'll call it the power of Ketu. Ketu is like that person with a sword in his hand who is ready to destroy anything which is useless. And at the same time, as I was talking about converting the pain into healing energy, try to, art also. I have seen that art heals you. Do something creative. It's not for getting money or a job, because art is about unconditional love. So you can just do something which makes you happy, like listening to music, or creating music, composing music, drawing something, writing something, planting trees, smelling the fresh air, playing guitar or playing piano, or playing a sport also, like playing games also can be a creative process. Or it can be anything. It's not, you cannot say that I am not creative and I cannot do anything. Human beings are born creative. You can always do something. And creativity, art, takes away your pain. It converts the negative toxic energy, the pain energy, into something productive. And especially if you are Adra Nakshatra, if you are Mula Nakshatra, if you are some destructive nakshatra like Adra, Mula, or I can say even Bharani Nakshatra also, Kritika, Bharani, they also go through some sort of pain. I have seen that. You guys can also do something creative, and that will take away your pain. So that was all about the topic. What has broken you will heal you someday. So the same pain will convert to something powerful. And actually, pain is something which transforms us and makes us a much, much powerful person. Suffering and pain makes you powerful. Trust me. I'm telling you the truth. Because the people who never went through, they have a very average, boring, normal life. But those who went through pain, they have become legends. Just check out the story. So guys, that was all for today. I hope you get the energy to come out from whatever you're going through. I hope you find your, how do I say it, redemption. Thank you so much for watching this video.